go a little more traditional, go for a walk, watch a movie? Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it! Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. We're young and alive, which I can see for that guy. Yeah, let's kill 5 guys tonight. The cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight. You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders. Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive, and you can call me anytime. Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
are. Are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream where today we are hopping our asses into my lazy day. This is a lazy day. We're playing Slay the Spire. I didn't even replace the teaser below me. I don't even think I'm gonna do a multiplayer run today. I'm gonna just do some solo runs. I was thinking of playing the Regent and seeing if I could finally get him up to Ascension level 9. I had work. I came home. It was late. I didn't have time to think. I could have planned yesterday. I thought about planning yesterday, then I didn't plan yesterday. You may all shower your abuses upon me. They are deserved. I will not fight back. But, before we hippity hop our asses into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all? I am a dumb darty. That is true, Seth. That is very fucking true. Oh my god. No. Weekend, I finally was able to go out to the movies. I went with Milkblade. We went to the theater. We went to a theater in like this area that's called like the Universal Walkway. It's like out by the Universal theme park. But there's this whole walkway like right outside the park essentially. That's got a whole bunch of like stores and shit or whatever, but we could just ride the train out there. And we went to movie theater and we got tickets to go see the fucking Backrooms. And we saw the Backrooms and we both enjoyed it. And we both ended up with very similar criticisms at the end, which was not, I'll be very clear. Loved the movie. The opinion we both came to. And if Milk comes back and says, I misinterpreted him, that's fine, okay? Y'all can go tattle on me to him. Well, the thing we came back out with was we both really felt that they had two really good movie ideas in their heads. They had two really good ideas for a single character focused movie. And unfortunately, they got squished into one movie. If you go out, I felt so bad when I walked out of the theater, and the first thought I had was my absolute favorite sequence in this movie was when all the characters shut the fuck up. And it was just the main dude discovering the back rooms, silently walking around and reacting to shit. And I was like, this is peak cinema. Honestly, really good movie. I really enjoyed myself. The vibes were immaculate. It was just one of those things, when you come out and you've seen a good movie, you're like, it was so good that I wish it had just picked one of the two characters to focus in on, so we could have had a more focused experience of it. But oh my god, great movie, really good at pulling some emotions out of you. There's a sequence where a character is like crawling up a staircase that's hanging over a fucking bottomless pit, and my goddamn balls jumped into my throat when they reach up to open a doorway and the doorway falls out of the door frame and it hits them in the head. And like, oh Jesus fuck, they're going down, they're gonna fucking die. And for anybody who hasn't seen the oldest view, which is a Pixel's YouTube video, he likes to throw people to their deaths from heights that they almost escaped from. So it had me immediately like, no, fuck. Oh my god. Good movie though. Very fun. I still need to come up with a good time or excuse to now go see Obsession. I don't know if any of my friends are still interested in seeing it, but if I have to go see it alone, I'll end up going and seeing it alone. But how are y'all doing? How was y'all's last weekends? How's y'all's weeks been? How everybody doing? My week was horrible. I am the most put upon human on the planet. Do you know why? This last month, basically over the entire month of June, I've had like 2 4-day work weeks and 1 3-day work week, and it's too horrible to say. This last week, I had to work a whole 5 days. My exhaustion. But I can't go on. I'm so put upon. No, the reason I even remember this is yesterday, my mom, who watches these streams when they become VODs, so I know you're there experiencing this, makes fun of me. So my mom is finally retired this year, and she was a teacher, so she was having a bit of thing where it just more so has felt like she's just on summer break again, and she's really waiting for summer break to end to kind of get hit with the I'm not working anymore experience, you know? But she texts me on Thursday out of the blue, like, oh man, I was working 5 days this week. Knowing full well I'm aware she's fucking done working. And it was like, you jerk. Speaking of my parents, though, chat, you all owe my father an apology. I don't know if all y'all remember, but last week, I think it was Friday, my dad hopped into YouTube chat and said hi, and I said hi to him, and all of y'all were like, yo, is that Eric's dad? Yo, Eric's dad. And because all of you were chatting, and my dad doesn't use streams or live chats very often, he told me I was on the phone with him later that weekend on Sunday for Father's Day, and he told me he was so scared he was going to mess something up and get me in trouble that he stopped chatting because all of you had to notice him. All of you had to start trying to talk to my dad, that you made him all nervous. And I think all of you owe him an apology. I'm not going to be happy with you, chat. I'm not going to forgive y'all till you all apologize to my dad. Kelstrauss and Cohen just started the app session talking about seeing the back rooms and my mom making fun of me for having to work. How's your week been, Kelster? How was your last weekend? I know you hopped in Saturday for a little bit, right? But I don't know if you actually ended up telling me how your weekend was going. So how'd your weekend go? Nerd. What else has been going on? That's right. So I told you guys a bit ago that we had a new employee join the job. Now, I've only been working there for like 2 months, 3 months. I think I'm past the 90 days. I'm pretty sure I'm past the 90 days. Yeah, a little over 3 months, I'll say. So I'm still technically relatively new to the job, right? And this is now this coworker's like second full week on the job, essentially. And a pattern has emerged that has me just going, what the hell did I do? So obviously most of his questions that he has about how to do things get directed to our boss. Our boss has been doing this for like 15 years or longer. He's very experienced at the job. He's the one in charge of training and all that. So most of his questions go to our boss. Now there's 4 other testers, all of us in the same area in the office, right? We all occupy like one cubicle row, essentially. And I don't know if it's my vibe, if it's the energy, if it's physical proximity, but anytime the new hire has a question that he doesn't want to concern our boss with, he comes over and he asks me what to do, and I hate it. But I smile and I help him to the best of my abilities. The whole time I'm going, there's 5 other testers here who have been here for more than checks notes 3 months. Why do you keep asking me how to do things? I'll give you wrong answers. And I'm always predicating everything with like, so this is one way to do it. This is kind of the reason why. And I actually was a guy hired on before you, so I'm still learning a little bit of myself. This is how I messed up on the thing, and he still comes to me when he doesn't go to the bar. I don't know. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, because this is the first situation I've ever been in where someone has decided I am the go-to out of nowhere. The one that to this day haunts me psychologically. So it was after I arrived in LA. It was after I signed up for the Backstage website, which gets you a lot of like, independent background acting jobs, like just sort of really basic stuff. And I was just signing up for a bunch of like no lines stand in the background roles, because I was like, I don't know fucking anything official. This sounds like if they're gonna pay me $50 to stand somewhere for an hour, that's a great deal to me. So I was doing that, and the very first job I get offered, I arrive a little early. They put me into a waiting area. People are arriving. As people come in, eventually this one like main person in charge of tracking things brings a sheet in to sign and tells me to tell the next person to sign that comes in to sign the sheet. So I'm telling people that. And at one point, I put my headphones on and I'm looking out the window, and some dude comes running in, right? And he's soaked through in sweat. And he asked if this is where the extras are supposed to wait. And I tell him, yeah, and he sits down, and this dude's just sweating profusely. He says his car broke down. He had to run all the way here. Costuming comes in, and they are horrified, trying to think what to do, because for background, you're really just hoping they show up in clothes that'll work. And you throw them out there, but this dude's sweat through all of his clothes. So Kajiri takes him out. He comes back. There's a room, there's like 20 of us, because we're just supposed to be like in a crowd, in a background of something, right? And I'm headphones on, looking out the window. 20 other people in the room. This dude sits across the room from me when he comes back. And I start hearing through my headphones someone going, hey, hey. I turn around, I see he's like room yelling to be like, hey. And I pull one ear of my headphones off and I look, I'm like, yeah? He's like, yeah, this background stuff, huh? And I'm like, yeah, no, this is my first job actually. He's like, oh, okay. So I put my headphone back on and I turn around and I look out the window. And 10 seconds later, it's just, hey, hey, hey. I turn around and I take my headphone off. I'm like, yeah. He's like, so what website you signed up to get this? And I told him I did Backstage. He's like, oh, okay, I did this website. I'm like, okay. I put the headphones back on, turned back around. Hey, hey. Yeah? Is the view nice? It's pretty good. You can see water from here. It's a pretty good view. Oh, that's nice. I left my headphones off for a second. I just kind of looked at him and I waited for him to have a follow up. He had nothing. I put the headphones back on, turned back around. Hey, immediate headphones on there. I'm like, yeah. What you listen to do? What kind of music you into? And I'm like, it's a podcast. Is there anything? Do you need anything? I don't know what I did. I wasn't even sitting next to him. He was sitting amongst other people. There's something about my vibe, I guess, that invites people to pull me into shit for some reason. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. How are y'all doing? The one upside of my coworker continually asking me to explain some shit is it is helping me really nail down some of it for myself. What is it? The best way to learn something is to teach it. So that's been at least somewhat helpful for me. Oh gosh. I feel like none of you are telling me how you doing. Let's see here. What else is going on? My mom made fun of me. My dad got nervous because of y'all. I saw the back rooms with Milk. Before I went to the movies, I actually got to teach Milk something. Honestly, I'm a little surprised he missed this, but then again, I don't remember what year this happened. Do any of you remember the Yanni Laurel thing? Do do any of you remember that? The like sound illusion thing that got really big. Like I remember the Yanni Laurel thing happened like around the same time as the blue dress thing was happening. And we were talking just about like I don't even remember what it was, but the blue dress came up. We talked a bit about that. Then I asked Milk if he heard Yanni or Laurel, and he had no clue. Milk had no clue what I was chatting about. And I ended up playing the audio for him, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is like this weird audio thing. And I don't know. It was just one of those things that I remembered. I was so shocked to learn he'd never actually heard it before. But it was no, I played it immediately. It was like the exact same Laurel. Laurel. I ended up actually looking up what it was. I don't remember all the details on it, but like it was just this sort of thing where it's like two words actually overlapped, but they're at different pitches. And so it ends up your brain just picks one of the pitch waves to listen to. So you only hear the one word, right? And I don't know, because I grew up singing, right? I was a choir boy, but I was a bass. So it very much became an important skill for me to always be able to pick out the bass line of a song because when you're in a group of kids singing, it's very hard to pick out the harmony lines and not the melody lines. I don't pitch wave. I cast some surfs up. Nez, how you doing? How's your week been, my dude? Are you out shopping? But basically, I've only ever heard Laurel because my brain is just very much built to filter out higher pitches and just listen for the lowest pitch. I'm at work. Damn. Your schedule change? How you doing? I meant to ask. Nez, I meant to ask you because people have been, my friend group keeps bringing this up, and I guess I didn't realize how close I was. I'm actually going to look this up now. I've had multiple friends now ask me if I'm going to Anime Expo. And in my head, all of the expos and conventions are always somewhere else. That's just where that's locked in my brain. And one of my buddies was like, "Hey, I'm thinking of going to Anime Expo. I know I'll be out near you. Are you planning on going?" I'm like, "Near me? How close is it?" And he was like, "I think it's a convention center literally right by you." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And he said, "Yeah, it's at the LA Convention Center." And I'm like, LA? That is pretty close to me. I was like, I honestly didn't even realize that's where that was. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm over here just Googling right now to actually get like. Yes, that's a 30-minute train ride. Oh my god. So if any of y'all are going to Anime Expo, let me know. I don't know if I'm actually planning on going to the convention, but I can, as it turns out, with very little effort, get all up in there and distract people. Nez, basically I'm saying I don't got any plans for Anime Expo, but apparently I live 30 minutes by train away. So I don't have a very good excuse. Yeah, no, because I just had a buddy message the friend group was like, "How many of you guys have got plans already for Anime Expo?" And I'm like, "I don't have any plans. Where is it?" And he's like, "I think it's literally right by you." Oh my fucking god. Yeah, what's that? Oh, 39-minute train ride. Good. Sorry about that. Or a 2-hour walk. Ooh. Yeah, I've been on this shit for like 5 months. Damn. I thought this was your shopping time. Or is it tomorrow? Is my normal streaming time on Saturday your shopping time? You don't shop before work, do you? Hmm. Hmm. I actually wasn't planning on going this year. Too many people are taking leave around that time anyway. Yeah, no, I saw the tweet from who else? Kindred, I think, said that they actually had just planned not to go to this specific anime expo and they were feeling the like they were missing out on it. And it made me realize, damn, that would have been a convenient time to get someone to ferry me whatever gift, whatever fucking gift Kindred was supposed to get to me. That would have been convenient as hell. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest, I'm tickled pink. I'm still laughing to myself sometimes about Kalia coming into the chat and getting all upset at Kindred. Apparently, though, I chatted with Kindred a bit. I think he was in chat for a hot minute Saturday. And he said there was actually a second part, which is why Kalia was so mad. So apparently there's something about this whole thing I don't understand. And I don't know. I don't know what it says about my mood or my personality or whatever it is, but I'm always so tickled about things going wrong around me. Like I think one of my buddies, Lotus, is to this day upset with me of how I reacted when we went to see the Chainsaw Man movie. I've definitely told y'all this story before, so I'll keep it quick. Basically, Lotus, Milk, and I planned to go to a movie theater to see Chainsaw Man, but we all planned to go to Margaritaville because there was a Margaritaville right across from the theater. So fucking Lotus and me arrive. It's like an hour before the movie. We go into Margaritaville, and Milk played telling us he's gonna be a little late. So we get food, we get drinks. It's like 15 minutes before the movie, and Milkblade comes running in, downs a flight of margaritas, and we immediately pay and go to the movie theater. We walk in, I open the door and let the two walk in front of me. Milk takes the front of the line, goes up. He goes to buy a ticket, and the lady at the desk turns the thing around for you to pick your seat. And she says something to Milk because I'm walking up, because I'm walking from the door where I let the other two in before me. I didn't hear what she said, and Milk didn't really react to what she said. So I walk up behind Milk as Milk picks a seat. He just steps to the side. I look at the lady. I'm like, I'd like the ticket. I'd like a ticket for Chainsaw Man. She looks at me. She's like, we just sold our last ticket. And I turn and I look at Milk, who's looking at me, and I go, like, just now you sold the last ticket? And she goes, yeah. And I'm just die laughing fucking immediately. I I couldn't stop laughing the entire 30-minute ride home because Lotus and I had been there an hour early. We've been waiting for Milkblade to get there. You're around 15 minutes before the movie, and he's the only one of the three of us who gets a ticket. And he looks at us and says, well, I mean, I paid for the ticket, so I'll see you guys. He goes, Lotus and I just go home. And I'm laughing the whole time because it's the funniest fucking thing in the world to me. And I think Lotus is still upset at me for how I reacted the whole time. Oh my god. So I don't know why things going wrong around me I am always tickled by, but I'm literally always been a thing. where I just find the circumstances of life to be absolutely hysterical. Not reserving tickets is wild. No, it's a sign I grew up in a small town, Naz. You kidding me? You kidding me? Wasilla, Alaska? You think there was ever an event I had to reserve goddamn tickets for? You think there was ever a time I went to the movie theater in Wasilla, Alaska, and they were like, "Oh no, sir, I'm sorry, we're out of tickets." No, the entire theater is sold out. The entire population came to see this movie on this day at this time. Oh my god. Basically, I'm blaming my upbringing. It's not my fault. It's society's fault. Great, now I'm picturing my Wasilla Theater and the fact that it was right next to a fucking mega Walmart. God, if you ever wanted to see the most unreasonable collection of teenagers just walking around, put a movie theater next to a Walmart that has a McDonald's in it. You know what happens? All the teenagers waiting for a movie are gonna decide they're just gonna go walk around Walmart, and you'll just get packs of teenagers roving around knowing they're not gonna do anything reasonable for the next 20 minutes until they go back to watch a movie. Oh my fucking god. So how much longer are you on shift, Nez? How's work going? You getting permission to pilot any more planes? Ultima! Hey! Oh, fucking your opening line, streaking, Ultima. Really? Didn't even want to say hi first? Didn't even want. Look, V waved at me before they started streaking. Hasn't even started. I just know you're gonna do it, V. That's the truth. I know you're gonna do it. How you doing? How you doing? Everybody's showing up late to the Yap sesh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. So a bit before stream, when I was setting up my going live messages, I was just scrolling through the VTube. I got two more before it. Oh, I'm sorry, V. I'm sorry for calling you. Hi, hello, hi, Ultima. How's your week been? Until production super says we can go home. Oh, you going home? Hell yeah. Early day. Fucking get it, Nez. I was watching anime with the fellas. What's good, yap, did I miss? Talked about seeing the back rooms. I talked about y'all making my dad nervous. I talked about my mom making fun of me working. We're just talking about everything. We shooting the shit, yo. How about you, Ultima? How's your week been? Do you got any weekend plans? Oh, yeah, and we talked about how it turns out I live 30 minutes away from Anime Expo. So, I don't know. Does that mean I'm supposed to go there if for no other reason to mess with Junie a little bit? Right? She's doing a live meet and greet. I could definitely annoy the shit out of her. I have a notification. Somebody liked my going live message. Oh god, they have commissions open in their profile. Oh no. No. Ooh, butt. Nice. It sounds like maybe you have to go to. I don't want to pay for it. What is even the goddamn convention? What even happens in Anime Expo? Like what? Can't I just like go down to where Anime Expo is, go to a nearby bar, and then I don't know, absorb the Anime Expo energy from all the fucking cosplayers walking around? Do I have to go into the convention center? what do I even do? What did I even do at the last TwitchCon? I walked around fucking Artist Alley for a while. Then I went to find Milkblade, which meant I immediately went to where they were doing a bunch of speed running and found him there. 99% that's a bot. I don't know if it's a bot. Might not be. I don't presume every Twitter artist is a bot. I do presume they're all trying to sell me something. That is the presumption. That is what I always firmly believe. Oh, wait, hold on. Nah, this one doesn't just post, like, exclusively, thank you for working with me. Hold up. Wait. They do post a lot of ads pics, though. God damn. Alright, yeah, we closing that now. Alright, we're closing that page. Holy shit. Handful of pre-debut VTubers that followed me before on Twitter. Sus stuff. Very sus. And a lot of pre-debut people. And honestly, I get kind of excited at the idea personally. I'm like, damn, well, if they debut on a day I'm streaming, you know, I'm a kind person. I wouldn't mind rating someone with all of y'all on like their first day. You know, especially if there's somebody who doesn't like have a lot of people on their first day. Ain't nothing makes somebody like more fucking guaranteed to stick with it than having one really good experience. If y'all want to know probably what it was that got me to stick through the 2 years unlike everybody else who started during COVID, you can blame Fat Thumbs McGee Nezco over here. Nezco, my guy, is at least 20% of the reason I will never stop streaming. The fact that this homie fat thumbed a $50 donation into a $500 donation is definitely one of the big reasons that allowed me to keep pushing and keep streaming past the 2-year mark. There's something about one really good experience at the beginning of doing a hobby that I think that will just get you stuck on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that another Ultima? Did you? Yep, that's Ultima. No, the moment I saw there was a second like notification, I know exactly who did it. I knew exactly who did it, Ultima. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was just vibing. That was a problem for sober No, I remember panicking a bit about it because I'd heard about people like donating, then submitting refund requests and shit. And I remember actually talking to Judy, being like, "Hey, so this dude named Hall Frost donated like $500 to me," and she was like, "I know that guy." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, nah, he's legit. I think, no, I do remember her saying, I think he made a fortune on Dogecoin or something. As if you're ever at all curious, the first way you were ever described to me, it was, yeah, I know him. He's legit. I think he made a fortune in Dogecoin. Oh my fucking god. Oh man. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. God damn. Hell yeah. But I remember, didn't like all of it go to moving your cats back home? I'm still so sorry about all that, my dude, but I'm glad you were able to get your cats home. Oh my gosh. All right. I think that's enough pure yap. Don't worry, we'll be yapping because I'm just filling the time today. I made zero real plans. I got home a little late. I didn't have time to think of what I really want to do this weekend for stream. So really, I just slapped on the old thumbnail for the Regent because I'm like, you know what? I still only have the Regent at Ascension 8. I want to get that dude up to Ascension 9. That'll be fine. That'll be a fine little filler to do, you know? Yeah, pretty much all my stock money went to buying a house and moving the cats back to. I mean, getting the house is still pretty. You know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. Classic channel lore. What are you? Oh wait, you know what? I just remembered. Ultima, technically, because you've been such a consistent person, there are moments. I need you to know this, Ultima. You do sometimes. I separate people into different folders in my brain. For example, I have the hot tub stream folder for all these fuckers with the exact same follow time. And I'm gonna be honest, Ultima, in spite of the fact that you've been here, I think half as long as all the hot tub people, there are moments where because you've been here so long, and so consistently, you slip into that folder from time to time for just a second. There'll be just a second where I think, oh yeah, Ultimate's been here for 4 years now. I'm like, wait, no, I remember. I mistakenly thought Ultima was a mod. I, to this day, don't know why I presumed you were a Judy. But hey, I think I recovered flawlessly from that. Ultima, thank you for the. Oh, not 2 years yet. Oh, you were past 2 years, honestly. For the 1 year, 9 months, and 20 days, my dude. Ooh, gotta go touch planes. Alright, go touch planes, Ness. This is the least helpful version of go touch grass. This is the autistic supporting version of go touch grass. Hey, go touch some plane. Oh my god. Alright. We're Ascension 8, we're going to Ascension 9. I don't think any of these are the new ones. Do I refresh this so I can see the new ones? Now, let's just do a pack of cards. Let's just see what we got. Childless stars. None of those are stars. Bigger guys, foils four. I don't know if this will really work, but you know what? I'm interested to try that pack. Wouldn't the autistic stereotype be go touch trains? I think planes are still one. Like, listen, I know trains are like definitely a classic one, and people would more immediately get it with trains, but I feel like there are several acceptable versions of this. But I'll acknowledge, V. I'm willing to acknowledge trains is more on the nose, okay? Trains, more on the nose. So we... Wait, aren't the packs supposed to take all of our gold? Oh, wait, they took out the gold part of this? Huh. So they buffed the shit out of scroll boxes. Okay, so I got some gold, so I could do an earlier shop. I don't think I want to do a super early shop, but let's hear. Wait, what can we do? Shop into elite, into elite, into elite? So we could do a triple elite. Any other triples? Not a lot of rest sites on either of these two paths. I think I'm gonna go for this one, because this will get us a shop like midway up so we can have a little bit of gold and maybe buy something good. So let's go for that. Let's go that way. Yeah, I just showed up. Lol, happy to be here though. Yeah, a year and a baby ago. Just showed up. Motherfucker out here just barely showing up a year and 9 months ago. Have at it and have a good run, Lamau. Wait, you heading off, Ultima? You gonna go watch more anime with the boys? Is that what you getting up to? You don't want to chill? You don't want to tell me about your week? Don't want to, I don't know, learn how to braid each other's hair? Share deep personal thoughts? Huh. So 12 could one-shot you. I'd be lurking and gaming. Alright, I'll let you game. I'll let the gamers game, I guess. It's 4 damage, 9. 3 damage. Oh wait, that got me this, so I can now weaken strike. Alright, 2 dead off the rip. That worked. Oh, anyone get anything for the summer sale? Oh, wait, does the summer sale have it? Hey, sorry, Slay the Spire. Hold off a second. Hold up. Oh shit, yeah, we got a summer sale going on. Everybody quick, go to the summer sale. Oh shit, date everything is 66% off. I never actually ended up watching anyone play that. Hey, yo, did any of you watch a streamer play Date Everything? And would it be a good sucker for love replacement? The Librarian. I did hear about the Librarian. No good clue that would be a good stream game. It is a good time burning game. I'll think about that one. Sorry, I'm just looking at games now. I'm just looking at all the games. The Isle, 33% off. Y'all just learning of the games I haven't bought. All right. Sorry. No, it's okay. No, it's okay, y'all. It's mildly amusing, but seems most like a play once or twice and then forget kind of thing. Ah, damn. Alright, beauty store, super fantasy, coffee simulator, nerd simulator. Exotica 2 pet shop simulator. What is simulators? God damn. Because you played Risk of Rains 2. Crab Champions. Ooh. Sorry. I know. I shouldn't just be looking at Steam sales right now. I should be paying attention to the game. I should be doing real chatting right now. Monsters are coming? Roguelite tower defense top down. Huh. Slots and daggers. Retro mini roguelike inside a slot machine. Steady your blade and spin. Hmm. I'll wish list that one. That one looks interesting. I'm sorry, I'm gonna wish list it. Look at it in more detail later. I've seen the crab game. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it doesn't seem bad. You're so good at selling games to BV. You're so good at the. That doesn't seem bad. Oh, buy it. Turns out it's bad. Feels embarrassed. Escape the back rooms. How do you escape the back rooms together? Not really worth it. All right, no, that's enough looking. We've got games to play. We got slimes to kill. I haven't played. I can't be sure. I know, V. I'm messing with you. I'm sorry. No, but yeah, no, I totally didn't realize the summer Steam sale was happening. Normally, you get like a fucking I normally get like an email notification or some shit when that's happening. I've gotten a single email notification. Steam's being rude. I don't know what I did to Gabe. But he's upset with me, I guess. I'll have to apologize to him. I'll have to find some way to apologize. Maybe he's found out that I've become pirate software. God, I'm sorry, that just short came out and you all motherfuckers commenting on it. God, got me so smudge in the moment. So freaking upset at y'all in the moment. It was like, it's all the same joke again. Oh my fucking god, lizard. Blizzard. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. That actually reminds me. Today, before work, so because I don't trust LA traffic at all, I leave where I'm gonna arrive at work, like, honestly, about a little over half an hour early. So I was at work and it was like 30 minutes before work starts. There's like me and maybe two other people in the office space. I sit down and then because it's early in the morning and I've just been up and moving, you know, I just took a sip of some soda, got the caffeine in me and everything. I farted. And I'm like, well, thank goodness the office is mostly empty right now. But then across the office, some guy stands up, crosses the office to me, and asks me if I just ripped at wording exactly was, did you just rip ass? And I'm just thinking, what's this energy that's coming at me right now? Because in my head, I'm just like, oh, this is probably just like a joke thing, right? So I kind of smile, I go, yeah, I did. And he goes, that's disgusting. Never do that in the office. And I was so stunned in the moment that the words that came out of my mouth were, I'll work on that. And listen, maybe y'all can tell me if I'm super off on this. I'm down to be told I'm super off on this. But that's weird as hell, right? And it's weird as hell for some person to inform you you're not allowed to fart in the office, right? That's the weird thing, right? I need a little backup on this, because I was questioning myself for a second. I was just running in my head like, I don't think you can tell someone that. I don't think, and I could be wrong here, that you're allowed to ban someone from farting in the office. And I couldn't tell anymore if it had been a joke or if he was 100% serious or what was up. But I just kept running through my head. And I guess finally on the drive home, I forgot about it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Hilarious reaction from you. Yeah, that guy was extra weird there, but also don't Dutch up in the office. I don't know. I guess I'm in a space. In my head, I'm like, just thinking, fucking listen. It's a bodily function. I just think if someone's gonna fart, they're gonna fart. Ain't a lot anybody gonna be able to do about it. And what are you gonna do about the silent killers, you know? Oh my god. There was a moment, again, the dude walked up and just because, you know, it's a game testing office, I did for a split second initially felt super confident this was just someone socializing. Where it was just like, hey, did you just rip ass? Nice. Nah, I'm warned not to do that in the office. What does it say about my brain that my only thought was, yeah, I'll work on that. Oh, boy. Yeah, no, this is a very consistent thing for me, I think. Anything going weird is always funny to me. I really need to develop any other instinct to a scenario besides chuckling. You know what? Star Productivity 9, there have been multiple times already. I think I only even have 2 star using cards. I do feel like I'm out of stars half the time. I think it's probably the draw. I think because I'm drawing a ton of cards, I'm able to dodge a lot of energy use, but I am feeling the need for stars. I think I'm gonna die though. I feel like I approach this fight at like 15 HP. And like I could charge up one pretty big attack, but I don't really have a combo yet for this dude. Okay, that's fine. I could Genesis. I have 4 energy. So I could Genesis, defend, Cosmic. We got him somewhat weakened. We're cosmicking, so the more times we can do the Starfall, the better off we'll be, because we'll keep him weakened and vulnerable. Bet Eric gonna lose. It's very likely. This fight did not start in a great spot. What are there? There'd be 22. That's not a huge amount. Ooh, triple attacking, so I can get some good damage off. Bring you down to 9. Block for 5. Not perfect. Not perfect. What are we up to? Just 20 raw damage. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I got this. If I could pull a weakened. Oh, I'm not seeing a weakened. I'm not dead yet. I ain't dead quite yet.
Finally awake.
I didn't hear no
Trying to
bell.
cross the border, right?
Oh, fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Make fun of me, V. It is amazing, like, how quickly I got everyone else up to difficulty 9. How this fucker's at 4, and I can't get Regent Pass. The fact that I love the Regent the most of all of the people I've played so far, and I struggle so much with him. Absolutely embarrassing. Horribly embarrassing. Shining Strike. Alright, so we have functionally infinite star production. So, what do we want? We want things that use stars, things that react to whenever we gain or lose stars? Far left seems to be the only elite route. So what about, there is what, the X cost one that like spends all of your stars and deals damage for it. There's the power for block when you gain stars. There's the power for dealing damage whenever you... No, the block is when you spend stars. I don't know. So if we spend a lot of stars, it'll be good. All I can really guarantee with this is that we're going to make a ton of stars. Guiding Star. Sure. I don't like it because it's 1 energy, though. So if we use the Star Strike, and then that will immediately draw the Star Strike. So depending on where our energy is, we can dead draw our own Star Strike because of it, and then not be able to use it, then it won't go back on top. Or Shining Strike. Yeah, because if I Shining Strike, and then Guiding Star will draw it, and then I don't think I'd be able to use it. If I don't use it, I won't be able to get anything besides the... Yeah, you see, so that's where I was real, like, See, that's a much more comfortable... Now, admittedly, I do technically want to use the Comet before the Strike to get the Vulnerable off, but that's still a fine enough combo because at least it gets me the Weaken off. What do we got? We got Solar Strike, we've got Glow. Even more draw? No, I don't... this is bad. I'm not really be given anything to spend... I'm not being offered anything to really spend good stars on. So far, it's just Guiding Star, and that ain't really the main thing I'm looking for. Good turn one, though. Good turn one. Shining Strike's on top. Be able to get back up to 3 stars, and we only get 1 block card. Little rough on that. Okay, so I definitely want to upgrade it. What else can we get? I don't remember how you get it. I don't remember what the event is or what I gotta do for the event, but there is a rare enchantment in the game. You can put on a card that increases its damage every time it's used. Like, basically it gets the Rampage effect, where every time you play this card, it gains 5 damage. That would be really good for Shining Strike, obviously. But I don't remember. I think it's from an event, but I don't know what event it is. I don't know at what stage you get the event, you know? I don't know if there's something I need to, like, try to force to increase my chances of seeing it, and these two are wrecking my shit. Alright, fuck. I get 1 block, it seems, every hand. I am not getting really good... Are you shitting me? Wait, no, it's 8 damage. It's fine. I was about to say, if I was out of stars just at that... Oh, fuck. These stars amounts are not working for me. Royal Gamble? No, I want to spend... I know this technically spends stars. But I need the cards that are spending the stars instead of mana to do something besides more stars. Bad. This run ain't feeling like it. This ain't feeling like it. I got a really interesting opening card with the Shining Strike. But the game really seems to want me to not be able to use it. The game also, in spite of the fact that I turned a strike into it, is acting like I have no block cards in my deck. Well, there's all of them. Maybe that means I can't draw more on this turn. Fuck. Okay, that's enough damage at least. Oh, I don't like this deck. I don't like where our deck is starting. Gather Light, but again, this is our deck is nothing. Our deck is literally nothing. We have 0 value. We have 0 cards that work together. Half of our cards are actually fighting each other right now. Alright, so Void Form. So we're going to be able to free play Shining Strike every turn. Is it our first 2 cards? The first 2 cards. Okay. So, I can play the defense to start the slow. We're going to apply Vulnerable. Shining Strike. Guiding Star. Shining Strike? Okay. That was a good chunk. That was a pretty good chunk. That's a good... We're going to play it all out. We're going to take a pretty big hit here, but as long as we draw a Comet... Alright, Gabe. Okay. I'm making my own prediction. I don't think this run is it. I don't know if we even beat the Act 1 boss. Oh, is there no way to spend stars again? That's cool. Okay, cool. That's real cool. They really out here doing it for me, ain't they? I've got another power potion. Oh, but then I won't. I was gonna say maybe I risk smithing because I get smith, but if I don't heal, I won't heal for 2 elite fights. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna power potion. I think whenever you spend. Now we're gonna void form again. Let's go for it. We can survive this. We could probably turn this around. Maybe. I don't know. Only 1 damage. We're getting 5 extra block this turn. Guiding Star saves energy and stars. Crescent Sphere saves both as well. We can Gathering Light. We're going to Shining Strike. 1 damage, that's fine. Okay, but we're at 22 health. Damn. Alright, the focus is full blocking if possible. Damn, too short. We're at 12 stars. So if we had the attack that spent stars to attack, that'd be real nice. Bag of preparation. All right, wait. Here's our first one. Here's our first big spender. All right. Son, I feel like you're here early for, like, I feel like you're normally even later than this on Fridays. How you doing, son? How's your week been, and how's your weekend looking? Hi. We're out here making fun of me mostly. Everybody's making fun of me today, son. I don't appreciate it. I do expect it, but I don't appreciate it. Do we glitter? Yeah, let's glitter. It'll full block. We're really gonna get Astral Pulse anyway, so having the stars for it would be nice. Alright, that was honestly a better turn than I thought it would. Oh, it's probably because glitter gave me the extra 5 block. Alright, yeah, we can cloak. Oh, the stable. I hate this. I literally never use this potion. Hit, and we can block. Alright, 21 health before we shrink. I kind of want to focus this guy because of how quickly he charges up. Wait, if I Shining Strike... It's not that good of damage. We can Carry Light. I could Guiding Star, which would drop him. Then we draw our Shining Strike, and we wouldn't be able to use our Shining Strike. Or any other energy we got. Yeah, that attack card right there is honestly more in the way than anything else because of its draw. Oh! I forgot this dude meant that attack doesn't deal 8 damage. I took a bigger hit there than I should have. I'm doing good, you? I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty okay week. Had a fun last weekend. Got to go out to the movies like I had been hoping, so that was really nice. I got to berate chat, and chat got to berate me. So good yap session is what I'm saying. Game Plating 8. I have never tried this card. Now, admittedly, our star production is a little slow but consistent, you know? So I don't know, like, how easy it's gonna be for us to really play this a lot. Like, I don't get the big, immediately no block hand. Okay. Alright. Alright, game. Game just immediately deciding it's time to tax that damn fucking armor you're trying to build up. Okay, good news. We do have Astral Pulse in our deck, so as long as we can get the stars for it, it will double hit all of the worm babies. 8 damage. How much is this upgraded? Can I not look at it here? I can't look at it upgraded in my hand. I think it was up to 11. I was hoping that would hit 12, honestly. We could snipe him, snow attack, but we're only going to have, what, 5 block for the infections? Almost falls blocks, actually. Your Gathering Storm, it is how much damage twice? It is 6 damage twice, so a total of 12. So I want to make sure if I can bring someone to a 12 breakpoint to do it. Do it. Wait, was that a power? Hold on. Wait, was it gain 8 plating? It's a power card? That's not a skill? It's a power that costs 5 stars and gives you temporary block? That's insane. Wait, I could do both of these, right? Yeah, I can do both of these. So do that to apply the weak, since we're not guaranteed to kill. Oh, we're pretty guaranteed to kill. All right. 8 damage, so we can snipe you. Throw up a block, a little bit of plating. I don't like this card now. I thought that was a skill. I thought that was like a skill that was like, oh, this is really expensive. I'm going to have to pay 5 stars every time it comes up. But being able to stack 8 plating, okay, what? Okay. A thought occurs. If we can get an orbit, we now have some serious potential. Or if we get more like cards that are free but a star cost. This hits twice, no energy. So strip off a lot of that, glitter to block and to give us block next turn. Brings you down to 6. So we're gaining 5. Okay, replenish the stars, took 0 damage. But we only had twice, so you still have a ton of slip. Oh, okay, hey, that's 26 damage, and I drew literally 0 block. Okay. Alright, that's... Well, we got through the slippery. Good news, everybody. We did finally get through the slippery. Oh, there's all of our defensive cards. At least that won't be a problem. Alright, 5 stars. We could do the plating card, but I'm probably gonna end up wanting to do literally everything else. Oh god, I hate this dude. This dude's so fucking shredded. I don't think I'm surviving the next hit. Oh, Velky, how you doing, my guy? How you doing? How you doing? Have you been playing 0 block cards? Alright, we can weaken. Goes down to 21. I think that means we survive. That 1 HP. Well, they're stunned for 1 turn, right? So there's something we could do here. Oh, there's all of our defensive cards. Y'all, terrific news. I found all of our defensive cards. I'm a little tired. I'm a little teapot. I'm sorry. Like good tired or bad tired? Because there's the tired where it's like, oh, it's been a good week, but I got nothing left in the tank. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck me running. This is a region. I am not good at the region. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I literally think I drew of my 8 block cards. I think I drew half of them every time on the stun turn. I do feel like there was a little bit of unfortunateness there. Neutral tired? Okay. Well, have you 2 card rewards from other characters? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's fully from other characters. Okay. Gain 6 black, transform all status cards in your hand into fuel. Status cards are... Fuck. Chat, help me out here. Is debris a status? Is debris a status card? Because if it is, I think compact would be amazing. I don't think so. Oh, okay, 1 second. Slay the Spire to debris. Debris. Just show me an image of it. It is. It's a status. It's a status. Okay, so we're just doing guard production. Got it. Got it. Oh. Alright, that gives us summon, technically. 50 damage, draw 2 cards next turn, 2 energy, or a pommel strike. Pommel strike ain't bad. Having Austie is funny. I think I'm gonna pommel strike because since I'm already looking at doing like garbage production to try to get some value out of that compact. All right, this is a triple elite with rest sites and a shop at the end. So I think we're definitely taking that route. But I might do the double event this time instead of the 1 extra fight. Because if we're gonna go for garbage production, there's the main thing that's gonna be is the 0 cost card. That is, you know, one attack and then produce a status card. So if we can pommel strike to draw it, because it's a free card, we'll be able to use it either way. I also realized compact, even unupgraded, gives more block than defend. That's sweet. That's real nice. It's like literally it's 1 more block, but still, that's interesting. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck you. No. No. We're doing garbage production. You can't make me do something else. So, the first time you play the card each combat. So just once, but it's the first time. Gain 1 energy. I think, honestly, I think that could get pretty good with pommel strike. Okay, do I just take gold? We know we're ending on a shop, so you know what? I think the gold works. Because what do we get? We get like 15 gold from a normal fight? So that's like double gold without the fight. Now we don't get a card reward, admittedly. Okay, we weaken, then we do our free pommel strike. Oh, that'd only be 18. Well, we can full block. Hey, 18 puts you at 2, so I think no matter what we draw. Well, if we only draw 1 attack, we're good. Orbit. They're really working hard to make sure I don't get any garbage production. And I don't know why they're doing that to me, but they're doing it. No crash landings, no debris. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The orbit into the Sown Pommel Strike goes really hard. That was actually better than I thought it would be. Easy. Honestly, yeah, no, the orbit and pommel strike like that is pretty fucking solid. In fact, we're gonna go glow, because that 1 draw makes it like not a dead card, and we top that off with our compact against Worm. Yes! I know we don't have any statuses yet, but it made me excited, and I see no reason not to play it. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage. That was the wrong turn to draw our orbit on, but hey, we got it off. Two infections. Not so good. Alright, we need to drop you this turn. Well, we're gonna get a compact, I think, with an infection. That's nice. 2 infections. We'll pummel strike, see if we get a third. Hell yeah. We're gonna compact them. Alright. Okay. Brilliant. Alright, so we get a kill. We're down to only 3 infections in our deck. I'm gonna start hunting the lowest health dude. And we don't have any AoE in this deck yet. We don't have any AoE. We have 3 infections. We just played our compacts. We're unlikely to see it. Oh, that's not the best draw to get, but it's fine. We're gonna full block. We're set up already 2 cards into our orbit for next turn. We're gonna get our glow, so we are gonna get whatever the top card is. Fuck. Alright, not so solid. Oh, this is painful. Okay. Great news, we drew half of our infections on the turn where we were getting the most attacked. Oh, there's the literal other half of our infections. Okay, that's fun. That's super fun. I'm so happy. I'm so happy our first turn 2 hands of the deck are all of our infections. I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like that specifically happens a lot to me on this fight, where I get faced with a really bad draw. Oh, is that the other infection? How nice. Do we have compact? We have compact and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infections and 1 glow. Let's see what the luck of the draw is. Hey, alright. That's half the infections. So there's no way we only draw infections. Hell yeah. They're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Oh, okay, go. Oh god, he's gonna swing for 8. Hey, how you doing, little pink? The pink one lurks? Wait, before you lurk, just tell me how your week's been and what you lurking for. What am I in the background of? I just have to know. You have to tell me. We could glitter, we could glimmer. And we still haven't gotten any card fucking garbage production. Okay, we're gonna glitter and put a little more defense in our deck. We're not getting a Smith, unfortunately. Speed Potion Duplicator. I'm willing to take the Duplicator here. Ooh, I just realized we're doing 2 elite fights. There's no rest sites in between them. Alright, that is a little bit of a rough opener, but okay. God damn, that I think was the worst possible opening hand they could have given me. I think I might lose almost exclusively because that was our opening. Because we're not going to get our orbit until the second rotation once this person's already gained a ton of strength. So there's never going to be a good time to play our pommel. Or not our pommel, our fucking orbit. Oh, this is bad. Oh boy. Am I going to have to use both potions this fight? I'm not looking forward to this. That was every single defensive card in our deck. That, 9's not going to be enough. Okay, we could full block, but if I take 3, I could get him below 12, so 2 strikes could kill him. If I get 2 strikes, but our orbit's going to be our dead card draw here. We do have 1 draw. Wait, I think that's just enough. Jesus. Oh, my week's been great. I'm playing Final Fantasy. Still? You haven't beaten the entire... Oh, now we see Stardust. Okay. Hey, game, you want to literally give me any one of the many garbage-producing cards that is in the Regents kit? Any one of them. Oh, God, that would have been a great fight to start with our orbit. I don't know if I'm making it through, y'all. I really don't know if I'm making it through. The MMO? Yeah, you can spend years on... No, I think you beat it. I think he's got this. God, 57 health still. Okay. Oh, that's not even gonna get us enough. What, maybe with the weekend? 17? No, not enough. Alright. There was no way for me to win. They really have 2 runs in a row, and like, here's a great star production card. We're not going to give you any of the cards that really use stars well, but we're going to start you off with a star production card. Here, we're going to start you off with a card that really uses his garbage meta, but we're not going to give you any of his garbage production cards. I'm so smash right now. I'm so mad. Niao is determined to kill me. I think this is Niao's fault. I think Niao is pissed at the Regent for something. Clearly not his fault. And that'll be fine. We get a fucking crazy early shot, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe the event will give us infinity gold. But I'm glad your week's been great, little pig. Ignore me on the MMO jokes. Oh, man, 13 fucking and 0 block. Okay, cool. Do we just want to keep track of the odds of drawing 0 of my defend cards in the opening hand? And how frequently I draw 0 fucking defend cards each fight? I think that could be fun. It'd be very fun to see how shit my luck is when it comes to defense cards. Fuck yeah, we'll try out Lunar Blast. It's a little easier to guarantee than the Stars ones when you don't know what's going to be happening. I do remember, when I was a kid, I got really into RuneScape for a bit. I definitely think I wasn't really playing it the best, you know, as a kid does, but I remember really enjoying it, and finally at one point asking my mom to buy me 1 month of the membership. And my mom, as a teacher, already knew how easy it was to suck kids into things. So I had to set a specific goal to her on why, like, at the end of the month, like, have a goal to hit, where it was like how much I was enjoying it to be allowed to get another month after that. And the funniest part was, in the middle of playing membership, I went on the quest that unlocks, I think, the butterfly catching skill. I don't know if any of you play RuneScape, but I started that quest, and the quest fucking bugged on me. And it bugged, and I couldn't finish the quest, so I couldn't unlock the feature. Like, I was just logged out of one of the paid for features. So it was like 1 week in, I went and told my mom, I'm like, Mom, the game broke and now I can't use the main thing. She was like, really? I'm like, yeah. And instead of reporting anything, we both just agreed to end the membership. And I just went back to basically just, fucking mining metal, turning it into fucking suits of armor and selling them. I was so sad when that fucked up. I honestly got so hyped of checking out what the paid for game was like. And the fact that the first quest I went on bugged out. Oh my god. Horrible. Rude. Unforgivable. God damn, 10? I'm very sad I haven't popped Panache yet. I will admit, my deck is not actually at this stage very good for Panache. This is another instance where I think the very first thing I'm offered, I'm never going to be able to... Alright, you're 3, so... Focus this boy, and we go full block to you. Let's go. I vaguely remember RuneScape. I did enjoy, at one point, I watched a dude scam people. Like, this was back before they like fixed trade systems. Because what he did was he dug up some clay. And then he went to some new players with, after he made wet clay. Like, if you combine water and clay, it makes wet clay, yeah? And because they were new players and they didn't know, like, how to make things, he was able to basically convince them that wet clay was a rare clay type that you only found in very specific locations. He was able to trade it for, like, all of the like starting gear they got from like the first 3 quests. And so I started doing that. What was funny is I didn't even want people's gear or money. I was just a horrible person who thought it was funny to do that. So I spent a whole day on RuneScape just selling wet clay to new players. Literally for the love of the game. Excuse me. Oh my god. Unforgivable shit. I am aware. Very funny, though. Very funny for a fucking middle schooler. Alright. That is 8 damage. Alright, that's 12 damage. We can snipe you. Hey, wait, was that our first panache? That was our first panache. Hell yeah. I need more free cards. I have really good draw potential now because I have what? A 4 draw and a 2 draw? Oh, this is bad. Wait. No. Yeah, this is bad. Shit. Yeah, because I could kill one, weaken the other, to block, but then the 100% all of the infections in my deck being drawn. Ow. Fuck. So what did I do? I think I healed up 22 health before this fight as the choice to do this fight, and I think I've lost all of it. Rough time for Eric. Alright, so let's do some back-to-back elite fights. I don't think I've got this. I think I'm gonna lose. I think I'm definitely gonna lose again. No guarantee I can pull this off, but if I can... Obviously, this is not going to proc our panache. We would only proc one of them if we do something else, though, and he's vulnerable, so this is, I think, the right time to use the sword. Is right away when he's vulnerable, and I think he was at, like, 30 slow. Okay, so we're gonna Glimmer. We're gonna put Sovereign Blade on the top. Then if we Cosmic, Lunar. I think I'm just using all my potions. I can't take a ton of damage because we do have another elite fight. And we're gonna get one potion from this at least. Okay, well, let's Glimmer. Let's look for. Oh, we didn't get our vulnerable. Oh, that's really bad. I was really assuming we would specifically draw this card. That was very much top of mind on what I needed. Oh wait, I don't have enough stars now. Okay, hey y'all, I think I lose. I think 1 star short, 2 draws short. Fucking did it. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know why I'm so shit with the Regent, but I 100% am. Okay, so we hit twice. We put it at the end, it'll go up to 5. Vulnerables, we can do 8. 9 is 18. This should go up to 6 twice. Would be another 12. I think that's 30. I think. Oh my god. Alright, who's ready for an elite fight? Who's ready to go into an elite fight at 2 HP? Damn, and now we got the Shuriken. If I wasn't at 2 HP, honestly, there'd be something good going on right about now. There's some serious potential with a little bit of this setup now. Yeah, no, especially with me doing the skill build onto a free attack. Coming in, we'll be at 8, not 9, but I want to hit you 3 times at least. So we full block, strike, Lunar Blast. That gets us the Panache and the Shuriken. And the full block. You're below half health. Okay, let's try to get our Lunar Blast, the Glimmer. 2 puts us at 14. 5. Well, full block. Rough we didn't do damage, but... Oh, not a great draw. Okay. Okay. Right, that's 18 coming in. We've got 1. We put us at 12. GG. God damn it. How is it I can breeze through Act 1 with the other 3 fucking heroes on Ascension 9 every fucking run, but the Regent I can never beat Act 1 on fucking Ascension 8? What am I fully getting wrong with this guy? There's something I am fully fucking up with the Regent that I don't fuck up with anyone else. You can't be doing the triple elite because I do that on literally everyone. God, is he just so much more setup than other people? Again, though, I would like to point out I did once again get the fucking attack turn with 0 defenses immediately. And then I get half my defenses on a downturn. Okay, alright game, you're starting to just be fucking with me at a certain stage. That's so we're doing random card grid. When I plan shit, nothing works. So we're gonna do random cards. Wait, what was that? The first attack or skill you play on each turn is placed on top of the draw pile? If I play this, it'll be put on top? Alright, so we'll see it next turn. Cool. See that upgraded attack next turn. Nice. Alright, we could go for Black Hole. It'd be nice if it works. There's no guarantee, but we'll try, I guess. But I guarantee this is gonna be another scenario where they're gonna hand me a power and then give me no star production card. This is where I'm gonna get both like fucking Crash Landing and the the fucking free strike that makes garbage. This is gonna be it. Not the round where I'm running with Compact. Seeker Strike. What can we seek? Falling Star? Oh, that was good timing. Alright, thank you, random card production. I'm gonna hand it to the rando card production. That wasn't bad at all. It gave me a fucking win right there, honestly. Right here at 9 HP, we already have Black Hole running. We have the 1 defense card, which get us stars. We have Venerate, which gets us stars, but together that's only a grand total of 6. Thank you, panic button. So 3 and 6 would kill him. Yeah, we're gonna gain the stars to deal some damage to you as well. We do full block. Oh my god. Oh, hey! Hey, all of my defensive guards, how are all of y'all doing? We're at 24 HP, we have Black Hole. What do we got coming up? 3 strikes, 9? 6 is 12. Fuck me. Into 16 damage attack. That shit's rude as hell. Thank you, Black Hole. Interesting option. I don't know if our star production is going to be able to keep up with this, but it is matching our Black Hole play. With steady. Anything I would want to steady? Not really, honestly, which kind of sucks. Getting off some steady is good when you have good guards for it. Oh, that doesn't increase the star production. Upgraded colorless could be nice. Only 1 extra energy makes that hard to sell. Here's what it's going to come down to. With this being a block card and matching up with our Black Hole, we're going to play it almost every time it comes up. So I think upgrading it is nice. Alright. Thank you, game. Alright. We're charged up. We've got cards rotating. The 1 colorless card we got is a really solid one. We have that upgraded, so that's doing damage and giving us a really good amount of block. So your technique, put a skill from your drop out to your hand. Oh, finesse, easy skill. Okay, next turn we're gonna have the Particle Shield and Venerate. Ooh, wait, and Comet, though. Venerate, Comet, Particle Shield, Manifest, Discovery, but 1 of 3 random cards. Well, we're full blocking. We did gain stars. Ooh, that was actually pretty bad, because we have them like 1 health below their stuns, so we wasted a stun turn functionally. Ooh, yeah, because now we're going to be vulnerable. He's going to be coming. It's going to take us at minimum 2 turns to kill him like this. This is really bad. This is really bad. That honestly, that card, just putting him just below. Oh.
Hey, he's back! The light giver!
13 is a full block. Wait, but I can also strike and defend. Is that Crank and Lever? How you doing? Oh my god, wait, that's a Prime sub. Thank you for the Prime, Crank and Lever. I appreciate you reaching your hand all the way into Jeff Bezos' mouth and pulling some money out to give to me. I really appreciate that. How's your fucking week been, my dude? Blech. Have you killed the Spire yet? No, we haven't even beaten Act 1 once today. Because I am very bad at the region. This is my favorite character. And I am awful with him. I am completely and utterly awful with him. I am unreasonably bad with how frequently I play him. Forgotten card or forgotten relic? Can't spare the health, I think. Ooh, outmaneuver is not good for us, I'm gonna say. Especially since we could have gotten maybe a Shiv card, which would be really nice with Kusurigama. Boop, boop. Pretty solid. I haven't seen a single winged dinosaur. I appreciate that. For those who don't know, this is my buddy Crank and Lever. He likes to have me watch things I guess you could call films from time to time. We recently saw a movie with a fucking dragon that every character in it kept calling a dinosaur. And it was undoubtedly an experience. I cannot deny that I still feel like it's pronounced cinema. I'm terribly sorry about that, Crank and Lever. I'm terribly sorry. Although most recently, what was it we watched? We watched, I hate that, like, no, I want to just say Spotless Mind, but there's literally more to the name than that. Jim Carrey movie. Oh, this dude. Fuck me. Of all the goddamn fights to have right before an elite. Eternal KC in the Sunshine. Yeah, that sounds exactly right. That sounds exactly right, Crank and Lever. Thank you. Alright, we are keeping up. We did get a Kusarigama off. Gathering Light gets his block, hits him. Crescent. Dealing some pretty good damage with a follow-up Black Hole hit as well. Venerate. Falling Star. Strike. Okay, there we go. Internal Bleeding. I literally don't know what the second word is. Eternal something of the Spotless Mind. I don't... Eternal Vanilla Sky of the Spotless Mind. How's that? Pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's it exactly. It's an Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Got it. I don't like that name. Alright, good news about this black hole. It's really good for this AoE fight. Bad news. I'm about to take a huge amount of damage. And half the ways that I use it are attacks. Which does mean a lot of the time it's gonna have a big chunk of its value not used. But here we go. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But okay, we don't need to hit the 3 health dude. So, wait, we could particle, we could falling star. Oh, wait, we have 10 energy? So we could particle a couple of times, honestly. Yeah, that puts us at 6 energy. Let's weaken the big health dude. Then we can Shining Strike this dude. Oh, the good Spirit, hell yeah. So once we're charged up, we do hit crazy hard. But it does take us a hot minute to charge up. And that's not so solid. That is not so solid. But hey, y'all, I think this is the first run of the day we've actually gotten to one boss. Let's fucking go. Do I have a clone card? Do I have a card that'd be worth cloning? Alright. Alright. I don't actually think it would be that good. But cloning Royal Gamble would be hysterical to a certain degree. Don't y'all think? Don't y'all think? That floating Royal Gamble. It'd be so hard to initially get above the 5 stars needed to use it. But once you're there, you know? Once you're there... Glorpy. Delahan, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Who shows up with a glorp? Rude. Unforgivable behavior right there. Maidenless behavior. How you doing, Delahan? Slow builds always pay off. It's the objectively correct way to... You're totally right. Slow build decks never have any problems ever. And anyone who tells you otherwise is just trying to make you lose. Fuck it. This is the lettuce cursory gamma. Okay, falling star, gathering light, shining strike. Oh yeah, we do a pretty good chunk once we're going. I cannot deny that we do so little and then all of a sudden we do get a lot of hits. Admittedly, we did get a second black hole, I think as a random card, not as a consistent card. I'm noticing something. Chat, is anyone else out there a noticer? I played Magic, of course I'm maidenless. Oh, wait, what's your color combo? What's your chosen deck? Bombardment is horribly stupid. With the star production, we should 100% go for Comet. I love Bombardment. I love it. It's my favorite fucking card in this entire game. Oh. Okay. If we don't die quickly, and I'm an even better route. If we don't die quickly, with the card we just got, star production goes super ham. Because what did we just pick up? We just picked up the Sealed Throne. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 star. So every time we play a card, we'll end up gaining a star. Whenever we gain a star, we do black hole damage. And our bombardment gets played at the start of every turn. And our bombardment is an attack plate at the start of every turn. Okay, so we Shining Strike, which gets us the 2 stars, which allows us to play this. That spends stars, so it black holes. So then we Gathering Light, which is a card that gains us a star, then we gain a star. Then we'll Manifest, which gains us a star. Oh, we're okay. Alright. Sealed Throne. Sealed Throne's got something happening. We got something happening. Okay, we are seeing a shop towards the end, so we want to be a little choosy with this. First time, each combat you exhaust. What do we have for exhaust? Do we have any intentional exhausts? Bombardment. Well, I don't want to not exhaust bombardment. Shit. None of these are super great then. Relentlessness we can use. Here's my argument for relentlessness. Is that even if our hand isn't empty, it's still a 0 cost card with Retain that we can play at any point to gain a star. So there's something we can do with it. We'll hold the rest of our gold for... You son of a bitch. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Colorless currently. Oh god, you're one of those. You're one of the... What is that? Magic just released a Marvel superhero set. Of course they did. Of course they did. Yeah, I guess that tracks. They're really running out of ideas over there, aren't they? They really don't have anything really new or interesting to even try and sell to people. I don't run Eldrazi. Okay. I just had to listen. The one person who runs colorless decks into me is Milkblade, and he has a style he likes. Is what I'll say. He has some specific things he really likes to run. Ouch. Nothing says we care about the health of our game like brand maxing. True, though. True. So true. Very true. That's true. Oh, this fucker. Wait. Huzzah! Now, it is a little unfortunate because it does mean we're forced to play a card into this unfortunate effect at the start of every turn, but it's still a fun card. Oh no, wait. Defend. We don't have the stars to play. Yeah, that's a little rough. 7 into 15, so we triple our block. We'll full block this. Bombardment will start next turn, and it's another 18. A Manifest Equilibrium should full block? Not quite. We're going to take a little bit of damage. He's going to get hit for 18. I'm at 20. And I definitely don't have 20. So we have 1 star, 0 energy. Yeah, alright. Well, he's below 18, so we're about to eat a huge amount of damage, but then he's dead at least from the bombardment. So I like the Marvel set for 1 card, Ultron, Artificial Malevolent. Ultron, wait, are they... Is he getting something... If he gets something from every color, if he is pentacolor maxing, I could be a little okay with this set. Technically, I'm actually making a Voltron joke and an Ultron joke, but I still think it counts. I just like the idea of Ultron trying to plug into everything, you know? We do that, then we can Sealed. So every card is going to gain us stars. We can actually play out our hand and Relentless. We can Shining Strike. Hell yeah, pretty good chunk of damage on this dude without even targeting him with anything. Honestly, I'm a little impressed. I'm a little impressed with that. Wait, so I can Bombardment, Cloak of Stars, and we're overblocking. Ooh, yeah. When we're not against the Hunter Killer, this play a ton of card shit is pretty good. Ultron makes robot copies. Yeah, okay, he's a copier. Ooh. Goddamn, what is it? Run him with, I know it's not in standard anymore, but just the idea of running him with, Lithoform engine is where my brain immediately goes, you know? Upgrade Bombardment. Yeah, listen, as soon as you play it once, it plays itself a ton of times. Oh, Strike Dummy. Honestly, I'd really like something like Shuriken, or I always forget what the defense version is. Literally always forget. Declare power, play the cloak. That should be really good full block. Kind of sucks that we are going to have to take a full turn without actually hitting him, but we did a lot of setup. And I do have the Potion of Binding, and I think I'm going to just toss it now. Alright, okay, we can do it. Oh, but not with Bombardment as well. Damn it. Damn it. And I have 0 defense in my hand, too. That's fucked. The frequency of me getting 0 defense in my hand is starting to be very upsetting. Alright, Bombardment, bring it. Alright. Okay, now I just really need the other power. You know what I really need? I need the Act 3 bonus that gives me one of my powers for free. That would do a lot of work for me. $44 is going to be a full block. 2 of them are essentially dead. The other one's at 16. We might have this. Ooh, wait. Oh no, wait. Oh no. I don't have any more attacks. When I throw the thrumming. Oh! Thank you, Kasurigama. Thank you. Saved my fucking ass there. So it does cost a 2 mana to make a copy, but it's on entry, not cast, so mana rocks can pay for their own copies, which is funny. Hell yeah. No, what was it? I remember my favorite artifact to play with for a period of time where there was a lot of, like, artifact copying available. There was, what was it? It was a ring? It was like an ice ring or something. That was like, it needed 7 counters on it, but then it made 7 copies, I think. And it was just like that card. I remember running with Lithoform Engine because every time it would proc to gain counters, I would double the procs. So you end up getting like the Lithoform procced off like way earlier than it should have been. And then if you timed it correctly and you got it up to 6 counters so that you didn't have to double the next turn, what you could then do is double its cloning effect to make 14 fucking rings on turn 7. Oh my god, then you just had like 14 colorless mana to use for other effect duplication. Best way to combo with Lithoform Engine. Fucking hilarious anytime. It takes so long to charge up the effect like that, but it's so fucking funny when you get it. Okay, and Dwa. Whenever we play this, draw 2. Question, will that I don't know if it's worth it, but I want to see if that remains on bombardment. I want to explore this effect, because if it does, that'd be insane and good. I think I'm going to take a normal strikeout. Let's go. Oh, this is... Hey, buddy. I'm realizing you're not a very good person for me to spam attacks into. You mind being more chill? Could you be more chill just this once, B-man? Hey, B-boy, you want to be a little chill with me, please? Can I get my bombardment, like, right now as well? No? No, the first time I think I pulled off Royal Gamble. We could do Relentless, Shining Strike. Oh, at the soonest, I'd be able to hit this dude with my bombardment once he's already at level 2 Bs. This ain't working. I think I'm just dead. I think I am dead. Luckily, this is a weaken. Down to 14. Gain 8 block. Puts us over. And now we've got to see. Do we gain block from this being played from exhaust? I'm realizing he died, so I didn't technically get to see. Every 10 spent, gain block. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that ain't bad. Do I take a reduced draw with this deck instead of the first damage option? We might be able to take reduced draw. We start. I mean, I'm a little sad we didn't start with bombardment as well, because being able to get off that and bombardment turn 1 would be really, really good. I think I could take 1 fewer draw, though. We're not going to take 1 fewer play, but... Alright, obviously, this turn hurts. But, hey, now we could actually see... It does give me the block! That's fun. That's very fun. I find that fun. Okay, so we've got Black Hole, we've got Sealed, and we've got the Bombardment. It's like the real setup we want. That's the real shit we going for. You can manifest, but you're gathering light. We could fisticuff. Fisticuffs is pretty nice. Three Child of Stars. No, we'll fisticuffs. It's an attack, it's a block, it's a little bit of everything. We're now doing damage because if we do the play 3 cards, our bombardment's going to take 1 of those up every time. And that's not the best. Ah, yes, give me Retain. Thank you. Thank you, Equilibrium. got over 100 max health. I'm not even realizing I have a lot of max health. Mango gave me... Oh, I have mango and pear. Yeah, that'll do it. I did not notice I got both of those. Alright, y'all. I think we've got a deck. And I think I've discovered it. I am absolutely awful with the region during Act 1. I think that's my real big problem, is I don't know what I'm doing Act 1 with this dude, or I'm too addicted to slow roll builds. And it punishes me, and it punishes me as we go through the very first act, and only becomes worth anything during the second and third. Every time you've hit the enemy this turn, am I attacking individuals a lot? It's mostly the star stuff, honestly. Honestly, I think it's none of these. That's really sad. I would like a second black hole would be nice, or before cards draw a card. That works. That works to a degree. You may cook. Random attack to your hand. It's free to play. I think we're going to take a free attack every turn to proc more of our star production stuff. Yeah. Right, we're going to hit up this mid-level shop. We're going to take the 2 elites with a rest in between. All right, y'all. Here it is. Final act. Final run. They're really taunting me with bombardment and not being able to play an attack in that case. Or another block in that case. 14 damage. He's only 3. Fuck. Not good. Like, I could have full blocked, but then I wouldn't have gotten any attacks off. Oh. Mind Blast. Actually, I should have Mind Blasted. It would have kept me at 3 stars, so if right now I draw the... Well, I didn't draw it anyway. Solid. I think we're pretty well set up. What do I want to do now, though? What I want to do... Honestly, be gone. It narrows up our deck and lets us get even more spammed out attacks. Not perfect, obviously, but solid in a lot of ways. We hit you for 30 because of the starting card. We didn't get bombardment off early, though. We're at 5 energy. 4, 5, 6, 7. You can play a power, create a couple of rando cards. I don't think I block. I think I take the 2 stars. Alright, we have Bombardment, Shining Strike, Be Gone. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it transforms. It doesn't exhaust the card. I was about to say, we could exhaust Bombardment with this? No, that's not how that works. It transforms it. Well, honestly, if we're not going to play it, probably at this stage. Yeah, full block, 2 HP. It's fine. We've got him. Easy run. Nah, none of it. Okay, can we start with Black Hole? Can we start with... No, we're not starting with Black Hole. Okay. So this is 15 to everyone? What do you do? Is a ritual? No, that won't matter. Oh, not 15 to everyone. 5 randomly. Well, we're full blocking at least. We've already got the Sealed Throne and Child of Stars. So we should be able to maintain pretty good block, depending on how quickly they charge up. We don't have Black Hole, which really sucks. I would really like Black Hole right now to actually get the damage going. Oh, shit. Okay, that should be... Oh, that's not even a full block. Oh, am I going to take damage twice? I'm going to take damage twice. Dying Star. Thank you. And that means I can drop a cheeky bombardment on the highest health dude. Because none of them are dealing damage. There's only a 25% chance bombardment doesn't kill something. Hell yeah. Beautifully done. Pure luck. Pure random attacks coming through is everything that happened there. Let's take a second royal gamble. Let's go gambling. Let's really just risk everything here. Honestly, for an opening hand, not horrid. Kind of bad to have both of our royal gambles in our opening hand, but hey. Starting on a no attack turn 1 with our bombardment is... I'm so good at this game. 100% skill. We're at 5 energy, so we'll be able to gamble. Let's go. Bombard! Gamble. We can... Boop. Boop. I thought that'd get his ass. 18 does a full block, 27 does. Okay, so we're about to have 2 bombardments come in. So definitely kill and a half health, unless they both hit the back line. No, only 1. We'll play this. Oh, wait, I don't have Black Hole. That's fine. No, we won't do that. I think I'm going to get rid of Cure It All for Powdered Demise to bring to the final fight. We're going to get a shop, right? Do I take a relic or 44 gold? The shop is next. We're going to take the 44 gold. Once it's over 200, gets us a chance at something nice. Start with sword. 3 attacks with sharp. We don't have any multi-hitting attacks. I think I'm going to take the Pocket Sovereign Blade. Obviously, you know, we're not super Sovereign Blade, but would you like a deck with 124 white, or 1,024 white noises? Let's be honest here, right? Let's at least be honest about this, yeah? That many white noises, you know, I think, don't you functionally have that many white noises? Because what are the odds? No, wait, V, can you literally do a favor for me and look up the odds of white noise making white noise? Because I'm really thinking, and there's a non-zero chance that there's actually... Wait, it can't? I thought white noise could make white noise. Oh, it's a skill. I thought white noise was a power. Huh. Damn. Yeah, no, I dropped the ball on that one. I thought white noise was a power that made it so every turn you make a power. Am I confused? Is there a power that you get a random power every turn? The fuck am I thinking of? Is an exhaust, which you probably though? I have one, and I will Shining Strike again. Gets us a ton of stars that we'll be able to use. Yes, there is. You can get those from White Noise. What power is it then? Do you remember the name? We'll open with a crash landing so we get the fewest amount of debris. Gathering light. Vertical. We need to get to what? 40? Solid. Okay, not attacking, so we're gonna bombardment. We can royal gamble. Collision course, and the only reason I'm really doing that is because we have bombardment, so we're probably gonna kill him before we get the whole debris rotation, essentially. We play this because we've definitely got enough cards to just black hole his ass. We didn't have enough cards to black hole his ass. I should have Sovereign Blade. I thought it'd be just really funny to hold Sovereign Blade and get him, but he was at literally 3 health. Damn. Yeah, Bombardment got the kill, so I can't be too sad, though. Listen, I'm a degenerate for Bombardment. Always have been, always will be. Gets me every fucking time. Really like getting the echo forms, though. They make it super funny. You know what? That's fair. Nah, that's fair. That's a fair. I could definitely see why that would be particularly funny. Hi, Eyeball Man. Let's see here. I can Shining Strike, Gamble, Astral Pulse, Falling Star, Manifest Destiny. Damn, really shit on the block, unfortunately. Whew, I am glad I put a little bit of block on the bombardment, but goddamn does it not feel like there's any block on the bombardment. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be gone the Sovereign Blade. Oh, do I not have Black Hole? No, I have Childless Stars up right now. Okay. But we're gonna Sealed Throne. Free knockout. Can I do any draw? Not really. So we'll gamble. Cloak of the Stars. Spear. Oh, I wasn't even looking at his HP. Damn. Free to play this combat versus or one ritual. Nah, we keeping the ritual. Nah, we keeping one ritual and Powder of Demise. That is a great combo of potions to bring to the final fight. So we can Sealed, we can Dying Star. Puts you at 0-2. So do I Black Hole or Bombard? We bombard. We bombard. We always bombard. What am I saying? What am I saying? One of those dumb runs where I wish I was an option just to see how long you can last against the final boss. Because Echo Form adding a lot of buffer means you probably go for a long time. That's fair. That's very fair. Oh, what? We got a few of these? God damn. So you're gonna block, but we have Child of the Stars, Black Hole, and Sealed Throne, and Bombardment. So we're probably just fucking ending this man's whole career right now. Oh, we could have done Relentless, but that would have only done 3, 4. Damn. All right, he's got one more left in him, right? Yeah, he does. Dude. But I'm just charging up the Lunar Blast at this stage. So it's 7 damage, or 3 damage 8 times, 9 times. Beautiful. That right there, those two cards actually go really, really well together. That's nice. You know what? I'm a pocket. 1 supermassive. My deck's a little thick. My deck's a little thick because of that. But 1 pocket supermassive when I'm running 2 of the card creation block cards, I think that's fine. Ooh, here's the problem. If I spend stars now, and then I get the sealed throne next, I'll be very upset with myself. Fuck, we'll hold on to the 3 stars until we get the throne. Oh, I hate that. Into a man. I will get Charlie's stars off. Wait, shit. Alright, I only wasted 1 turn of ritual at least. And we full block this turn still. We got demise off on her. Okay. Alright, we setting up. We setting up. And you're gonna be at the fucking bottom, aren't you? 100% gonna be at the bottom. Not gonna use volleys. We're gonna do that. Do that. Alright, we take those. Damn, 2 stars short. That's fine. We're okay. We have 100 max HP. She's dying to demise. Bombardment. $22 damage. Oof, my defense is not going super well, actually. We just got taxed hardcore twice by this dude. We've got bombardment blocks coming out now. Play Royal Gamble, we can glow. I'm realizing we'll never be able to use Relentless because if we have 2 bound cards left after our first card play every time, we'll actually never be able to really use it. Do that, and if we Celestial Might into Beat into Shape, alright, where's our Sovereign Blade? That's 65 damage in the draw. Bombardment gonna get her ass before we get to it, though. Oh, never mind. The black hole got her ass. Finally. Finally, the Regent matches everyone else on Ascension level. And yes, I am ignoring the Ironclad. But thank fucking goodness, because we are so aggressively out of time, you assholes. I can't believe y'all let me run a whole fucking hour late. Unforgivable. All of you, unforgivable. I had a fun time. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Sorry we ran so late today. All y'all go have fun fucking weekends. Don't hang out here. Don't stick around too late. I'll send y'all off to Joel, so go have fun. Get up to something. Be crazy. Be weird. Do things even I wouldn't do. Let's get ready to raid. Here is our raid target. Here is our raid message. And I hope all of y'all will join. Remember, I do love you all. I'll see y'all as soon as possible. I do have an idea for something to get up to tomorrow. That'll be very goofy. A free game one of you actually pointed out to me a while ago that I'm glad I grabbed. We'll see what happens tomorrow. For now, I love you all. I'll see you as soon as possible. And let's get ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go.